The third thing I want to talk about is the importance of communication. Communication. If you want to build enduring families, stable families, we must learn to communicate with one another openly, freely, honestly, clearly. That's important. The goal is to ensure that each family member feels heard. When they need to speak, they know that they'll be listened to, and that they'll be understood, and they'll be valued. Healthy family communication is characterized by openness, honesty, empathy, and respect. It fosters trust, understanding, and emotional connections. So we must learn to communicate with one another. We should allow family members to share openly about their frustrations, about their disappointments, about the things that are going on in their lives, so that we can learn to pray for one another with knowledge and help one another and support one another. Even when they are young, we should listen to them. Even when they are young, because they have their fears and their worries, and we need to listen to them so that we know how we can intervene and help them in their lives. When one of our sons, when he was young, one time, I think he got exasperated. The Bible tells fathers, do not exasperate your children. Do not provoke. Do not embitter. Do not do things that discourage them. And to exacerbate means to exacerbate. It means to intensely irritate. And one of our sons, I think he was maybe 4 years old. I did not ask for permission to share this story. I think I'll be forgiven. And the boy called the mother and gave her a lecture. I think he was 4 years old. Because the mother would tell them, you do this, go there, close the gate, open that door, take the cat out of the house. Oh, so many instructions at the same time. And the boy has his own program. He has his own things. So at one point he told her, Mom, do you know, Jesus also gave you hands and feet so that you can do some things for yourself. And I think from that moment, she became more considerate. Before you call the boys and send them, have I overdone it? So we should allow people to speak freely in the family. We should listen to one another. We should create a safe environment where everyone feels they can share freely without being judged. That they can be themselves. They can dare to be themselves. People say, I'll not tell you who I am, because if I tell you who I am, I fear you may not like who I am, and that's all that I am. So a lot of people will not share. They will not speak. If they feel that you will not listen to them. And we must create an environment where everyone feels they can share freely without being judged. Allow people to express their ideas, their fears, their disappointments. Create time when people can talk. Learn to listen to each other. Listening, by the way, is a language skill. And listening is different from hearing. If your ears are functioning properly, you will hear. But listening is deliberate. You choose to listen. In fact, when we tell people to listen, we tell them, pay attention. Pay. What happens to you when you pay for something? It costs you something. It means you have to get rid of distractions. You have to get rid of distractions and listen, and really listen. Choose to listen. Resist distractions. Make an effort to interpret what you hear. Try and understand what the person where the person is coming from. They say that listening is a lost art. We don't listen. When people are speaking to us, most of the time we are so busy formulating our response that we don't listen to what they're saying. In fact, they say that if you have a secret and you never want it to leak, you should tell your spouse. Because when you're telling them, they are not listening.